And welcome back to Thief Deadly Shadows. We've got to get two things. One is the St. Edgar's Chalice from the Hammerite Cathedral. The other is a pagan paw. We're at the Hammerite Cathedral, of course, first. And I love these guys.
Before the builder, and didst the builder ask, wilt thou undergo trial and hazard for me? And didst the man say, no, I do not wish.
I should have waited. I wanted to hear that story. They've always got these strange parables and sayings, and just lots of strange little things to come out of their book of Hammerite knowledge. Let's check the map real quick. Very vague, but basically we're going to work east to west and focus that way. Factory is a transition. It's on its own over there through a transition cloud, so we'll deal with all the nonsense on the east side, then the church, and then into the factory and go for that. Some bonuses for dealing with the east side first before heading into the church is that the guy who...
Let's see what Gretus has been up to.
Right, Gretus, the guy who lives in this room, isn't here yet. So you can pop in and just deal with all this goodness before he even steps out of the church. Lovely cat o' nine tails. That's more or less, I mean, they probably won't use the word torture, but it's a self-inflicting type of clergy apparel, I guess you could call that. Look at me like a cat all the way up to the damn top of the dresser. I didn't think I could do that. I think these guys look great. I love their style. I love whiff. I love their whole the whole culture behind it. Their outfits, the fact that they all carry insanely large hammers, that they pray to a man called the Builder, and everything is related to building or not building.
I can't find the coal. The furnace.
Now, these lights you can't put out, but you can change their location, which affects the lighting in the room. Again, collection in this mission, I think I get about 95-97%. And the simple lives of clergymen.
Didst I hear aright?
So that's our first gas bomb for the game. They're pretty cool. I wouldn't use them unless it was a large group. Kind of a waste on one person, but you'll see that sometimes it's necessary coming up. And so this is pretty much the whole eastern section. And this is where you pick up some special loot, a lot of goodies, and that little hammer symbol on his table, which is required in the factory.
dangerous to bring the chalice forth. 'Twas the means by which so many pagans died. They shouldst well like to destroy it if they hadst but the means.
Ha! Let the pagans come, and we shall strike them down as we didst in St. Edgar's time.
Yeah, I'm just coming around checking to see if I missed anything on this is just another way to get to the top up into that barracks area. You only miss one health potion, so it's not much of a loss. So zipping back through all of it and jumping off, finishing up the east side. There are a few things you would need there that we've picked up. A special loot item if you've got your difficulty level up. Also the hammer symbol, hammer holy symbol on his table, which is required for the factory. So now we're heading into the church section. We'll do first level and then second, and then head west to the factory. I don't go to church on a any church for that matter, on a regular basis, but one thing I do love about the religious aspects of our world is that they've built cathedrals. Now, cathedrals, church, mosques, whatever you want to call them, head anywhere in Europe, and those things are awe-inspiring and have lasted for centuries. Just beautiful, beautiful buildings.
So shall his forge scorch the unrighteous and burn away all that which is impure and of the earth. So shall his blessed servant Saint Edgar serve as the messenger to his power. Praise to thee, Lord Builder, and praise to thee, Saint Edgar, thou who didst drink from the chalice and cleanse the land of unworthy in thy righteousness.
As thou hast directed, Master Forger Gretus, my brethren shall summon thee as they retire from their works.
'Tis well, but make sure 'tis done in a timely fashion. Last month, several brethren sounded the bell far too late in the eve.
If I spy any brother late at his work, shalt I then tell him he needs must receive thy blessing, and tarry no longer?
So that's the option, one option to get into that room we've already been in, is to ring a bell and pull them out of the room so you can get that holy symbol. But since we've gone east first, we've taken care of that already.
Edgar's night, let the flame burn without ceasing. Let the builder cleanse my soul as he cleansed the land this night.
What?
Once again, I'm attempting a no-kill playthrough here, with the exception of that one guy in the first level. This has been clean all the way through this cathedral, this mission as well. I do offer some, shall we say, unsavory options in the factory section coming up, but that's not part of my saved file, so my conscience is clear.
Inspector Drept was at service earlier.
'Tis the holy day of St. Edgar, doth it?
That's heading into the factory. That's the last place we're going to hit. Got to take care of this entire section right now. And all we have left is the second floor of the church area. I really wish they kept in rope arrows. Thief 1 and 2 had rope arrows. It's kind of a bummer that they... Oh, check fires. There you go. Get yourself a free fire arrow. I think the first of the game. Right there and there. So there's the bell you could ring to pull him out. Once again, we don't have to worry about that. But yeah, rope arrows, man. That opened up a whole different style of play because you wouldn't be looking left and right and down. You would also be looking up. You know, kind of opened a whole nother dimension that you usually don't think about while you're traveling through these rooms and things, you know. I don't look up anymore because I don't have a rope arrow. And Thief 1 and 2 were great, man. That was so much fun. Or is it only Thief 1? So yeah, I'm trying to get them, so... to refresh my memory, but for damn sure they're not in this one. So I can't snack on apples, and I miss my rope arrows. So this is strange. I back up to get away from this guy.
Hey,
And it sounds like the damn house,
noise.
whole building falls upon me. I thought I had destroyed the statue, but no.
Couldst it be? And where?
I didn't know it would make that much damn noise just by leaning in against it.
Is it thou?
And here's the second special loot item location. And I believe that's it for the Cathedral area. So we've gone east to west, been very thorough. Top floor, bottom floor. So we're going to work our way back to that little transition period section that'll get you to the factory. And there are a lot of toys in that factory, so stick around, man. If you watch any video, watch that one.
Against the dark, towards the light, fire of the forge, water of the chalice, hammer of the god.
Fire of the forge, water of the chalice, hammer of the gods. I believe it, man. So I will say this guy's a pain in the ass. Like, trying to figure out how the hell to get around him. So he's got a purse too that I want. And without using a noisemaker arrow to move him and aggravate him at the same time, I really can't think of any way to do it. You can't swing around because of the light. So I knock him out. Couldn't find the purse, so we had to move the body. Don't worry, nobody's gonna walk through. And we head into the factory now for some good times with machinery.